It was a house that had been in my family for generations, a place with secrets hidden in every nook and cranny. As a child, I had always been drawn to the attic, a space filled with trunks of forgotten relics and old books smelling of dust and time. But as I grew older, I began to hear the whispers. Late at night, when the rest of the world slept, the attic seemed to come alive. Soft voices, barely audible, echoed through the creaking floorboards. At first, I dismissed them as the sounds of an old house settling, but soon, I couldn't ignore the truth. The voices were too distinct, too deliberate. They spoke in hushed tones, as if sharing secrets meant only for them. I ventured into the attic at night, a flashlight clutched in my trembling hand, determined to uncover the source of these eerie whispers. The attic was a sea of shadows, the trunks and furniture draped in ghostly shapes. The voices seemed to beckon from behind a weathered wooden chest. As I approached, my heart raced, and I hesitated for a moment. But my curiosity got the better of me, and I threw open the lid. Inside, I found a stack of old journals, their pages filled with the musings of someone long gone. The writing was elegant and dated back to a century past. It chronicled the life of a woman who had once lived in the house, a woman who had lost everything. Her words spoke of love and loss, of a tragedy that had torn her world asunder. She wrote of her despair, her longing, and her desire for something she could never have. It was a story of heartbreak, and it seemed the attic had become a repository for her pain. As I read on, the voices grew louder, as if the woman's spirit had been stirred by my presence. I could feel her anguish, her torment, seeping into my very being. It was as if I had become a vessel for her sorrow. The attic seemed to close in around me, the shadows taking on a life of their own. The whispers grew into mournful cries, and I knew I had to leave. But as I closed the journal and made my way to the attic stairs, I heard her voice, clear and heart-wrenching. "Stay with me," she pleaded. "Stay and share my pain." I fled from the attic, the cries of the woman's spirit echoing in my ears. I locked the attic door and vowed never to return. But to this day, I can still hear her whispers, a haunting reminder that some stories are not meant to be unearthed, and some secrets are better left buried in the attic.